What's up, everybody? It's your favorite metallic repaints, favorite nerd. Today we are doing a 5 minutes or less review on Magic Square, The Light of Freedom, third release, Optimus Prime. Josh Fisher, who got a partial metallic repaint, dropped this off to me at Skullfest. Let's begin with accessories. Comes with the same translucent axe we've already looked at 2 times before. Comes with this signature rifle. I'm sure you will see it being held throughout this review at some point. We have gray paint here, and the plastic does look like as if it is metallic flecked. Comes with an alternate helmet, but this does have the blue metallic paint, and it does look beautiful. Unfortunately, they didn't paint anything in this front part, so that's a bit of a bummer. However, the rest of it looks perfect. Comes with the damaged pieces, and gimmick-wise, you can't have a Prime without a Matrix. Them the rules. We have this blue metallic paint app on the blue. It's not on the ears, and it's on the legs, but there's 2 different variations of it, and it looks amazing. It's also not on the hands, probably because of the movement needed for the hands, so it's a bit inconsistent, but the blue where it is painted looks spectacular. Then we have the red, which does have a metallic element to it, but it doesn't pop the way a lot of other reds pop, and maybe we'll look a bit at that later. There's also the silver on the legs and on the pelvis and on the chest. I like it on the chest. The pelvis and legs is probably a bit too much. It's also applied not as clean on this leg. You can kind of see where it's bubbled up as it is on this leg. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Head is on a hinge swivel. That gives you the swivel left and right for movement, and then the hinge up and down. Shoulders can collapse into the chest. They can also come out, and you can use a butterfly joint. Nice range of motion. Then you have the hinge here, which is ratcheted to get you the arm up and down, and then you have the swivel around. Bicep swivel. There is a double jointed elbow that gets you pretty much the full run. Wrist swivel. Thumb is on a ball peg with an additional hinge at the secondary knuckle. The fingers are individually articulated and pinned at 1-2 knuckles for each finger. Same for the other side. Waist swivel and ab crunch pretty much all the way forward with destroying the sculpt and back. Hip skirts move out of the way both side and front for the full ratcheted Van Damme. They're inconsistent ratchets, but they're hard. And then a little shy of the full Monty forward and back. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee on a soft ratchet, plus you get the piston. No real ankle tilt down. You do get a toe tilt, you get a little bit of motion, and you do get an ankle tilt up, and then you get a heel tilt, toe tilt like I said, and a significant rocker. Size comparison wise, boom, ping, pow, bang, bam. But I feel like the blue on the new metallic version shines like a diamond, but the red doesn't stand out as much, and I almost find the silver to be a bit distracting. But I was hoping, I think in my heart, that the difference between the blues would be just as obvious in the difference between the reds, and I'm not sure that they are. And in my heart of hearts, I think I wanted this type of metallic red with this type of blue, and I think I would have ultimately been okay with the gray here. And there it is in alt mode. I will say that I think once again the blue stands out, the red does not. I don't have this super tight, but that brings me to my next point. Because of the layer of paint, there are a few more tolerance struggles. Some of those tolerance struggles have been there from the beginning, especially with the forearm flaps. Now I find them even a little bit more temperamental, but overall not a big deal, except it is a big deal to include Tiger Tracks. So look, it's a beautiful piece. The blue kind of sits exactly where I would have expected it to sit. The silver does as well, to be fair, but I'm not sure if I prefer that look, and the red falls a bit short. Now, if you waited and passed on the original, I think you'll be as happy with this as you would be with the original, barring perhaps the silver, depending on your sensibilities. It also makes a few elements of the transformation a bit more troublesome to maneuver through. To be fair, it's minimal, minor, and not a big deal, but it is noticeable. The good news is the tolerance on the joints and all that hold up under the third release of this mold, and it still has all the things going for it that the original did, plus the added factor of the beautiful blue. Plenty of accessories, fairly priced, great sculpt, and fully painted. It's just gonna really come down to taste and preference. Here's the thing I want you to think about. I still think MP44 is gonna be the best overall choice all around. That being said, you could probably buy a Magic Square. Contact one of those great customizers out there or painters, the Sean Loves, the Lances, the Lukes if you're in Great Britain, and have them add some paint for you. And I don't know what they charge, but I'd say there's a fair chance you're still gonna come in under that ticket price for the MP44. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, until next time, take care.